I mean, you could just hear that ball sizzling in the air.
Yep. Alright, hold on. Give me. I'm about to play this dude in Madden real quick. Alright. I got you. Whenever I'm on. You wanna watch this game real quick? Oh no, you finna play 2K. I'm gonna put this junk on YouTube. I know he mad because the first time I played him, I whooped him so bad. Yeah, like I haven't beat you before. I had to play you with an even squad. Cause you having an OP team against me is like, it's like, I can't do nothing with a bad team against you. I actually have to use a good team to actually have a chance. If I have a good team, it's over with. Most people, I can just play with a bad team on any team, and I'll be just fine. I actually use a good team. You're just gay.
EA Sports coverage in the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight we've got an AFC matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Cleveland. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback.
Oh, let me go send this to the chat.
Carry now for Kareem Hunt. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss a 3 right away, and it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now on 2nd and 13, Watson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Watson. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there.
Well, one way or the other, you knew they'd have to push the ball downfield on 3rd and long, but I'm not sure the defense was expecting to push it that far downfield. Their math didn't add up, but it certainly did for the offense.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns put the Knights' first points on the board.
Got this man, Deshaun Watson, threw 35 touchdowns and 24 picks. Oh my God.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
I swear he wouldn't throw so many picks if he just throw the ball, right? The retard. He should be overthrowing passes, easy ones.
Send this one away. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
That's a sim, bro. Sim be doing that to me.
And good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
I forgot he had Desmond Ritter.
Position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll look to throw. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Nice little nifty play.
Yes, I know he like to check down so he'll be on him.
And utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about
Not RPOs.
because I used to cover. Hey, we got him by oh, he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that.
He's tired already. That works.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throw right side.
Back to
Complete to Andrews, his tight end.
Dang.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 37. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
That quarterback rap. Lead off him. Alright, but that's not happening again.
Nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Cool.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. Brought down at the 20. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance.
Fumble off
they
this
were on
man.
top of their game right from the first snap.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 35 now.
Oh, it's time to give real credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping to get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered theirs. That throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
He get acrobatic linebacker?
2nd and goal.
0 is crazy.
First down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2? Maybe even 3.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from taking the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone.
I got one more game to do. I gotta do my Lions franchise.
As he's tackled at the 15.
Probably not. Probably gonna get off. I got work in the morning.
Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to
5:30.
more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
He's got the connection to Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. He was over 100 receiving last week. He's over 100 now this week as he's got a 1st down as well. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Browns at 12-1 now to start play. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A give right side now to Hunt. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Now it's Watson. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. We'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On first down, it's Watson. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The center receiver in motion to the right. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
And that flag's on Myles Garrett, and we know he's got a nose for getting after the quarterback, but that time, even though he's going to protest it a little bit, he's a step late, and they hit him with the penalty.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Well, these two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the visiting Browns who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in Cleveland. Back to the air, Watson on second down. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. To the air yet again, Watson. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Touchdown, Browns! Demetric Felton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Hunt going to run for it. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's a 2nd and 7. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run again with Hunt. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw is Watson. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
Here we go. Wait.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Right back to Duvernay. That's complete.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Crossing route, he finds Likely.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll run with Dobbins. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins
with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he returns this to the 22.
The Browns drive about to get started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
They'll run again with Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Here's Watson.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Now a first down throw, Watson. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. On first down, Watson. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Throwing again on second down. Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. The Browns on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Watson. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. A.J. Terrell, the one who shot in there to drop the QB. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6. And that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a one-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw here. Open man is Duvernay. And he has a... The 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here we go, set. Green. Hey,
they'll bring a receiver in motion left. Second and 4. Touchdown. Devin Duvernay. 31 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. Ritter will throw for it. And no, they don't get it. Incomplete. And now they really have to be second-guessing themselves. Could have had the lead here in the 4th. Instead, we stay tied. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Browns strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Important extra point up and through, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Back to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Ready. Practice, 6.
Back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And in for the Ravens touchdown. John Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left sideline, incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
And the slot man goes in motion left. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 39 yards there, a big one. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. Into the hands of Cooper. And he'll get this up past the 45. It's a 1st down, but the tackle comes in bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Now Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game. Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's a defense as a whole, all locked in with each other, all ready to go.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
He was taken down.